Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a very brief one, and it's going to be directed to our brothers and sisters in the Nigers who live in Zanzibar, in SA. Anyone who is not a son of the soil in Zanzibar, who is also from a different part of the motherland, should know that the locals in Mzanzi don't want you guys anymore. It is time to pack your bags and go. I know a lot of you guys are deeply rooted in that society. Some people have stayed there for upwards of 3 decades, 2 decades, and some even 4 decades. And it's not that easy to just pack your stuff, pick up your things and just leave. A lot of you have families, a lot of you have relatives, extended families who live in Mzanzi, and you have actually made that place your home, and it's going to be very difficult for you to just vacate. You see this Miss SA beauty pageant thing. It has revealed a lot about the people of Mzanzi and the outsiders who live amongst them. Listen, you will never be accepted. You will never be fully integrated once you have a funny sounding name. Once you have a funny sounding name, it's going to be hard for you to navigate the terrain of the society that is Mzanzi going forward. So you need to have option B. You need to have option B. And to their credit, these people fought a very long fight of rediscovering themselves. I don't want to use certain words here so that this doesn't end up as a political speech. Because of their history, because of where they are coming from. So they believe they're entitled to certain things. And they believe that this thing that is their society, or that this society that they have called theirs, they have called home, belongs to them alone. Because according to them, and rightfully so, they fought for it. They paid a lot of price to be able to call that place home. So anyone who is coming in from the outsiders, especially brothers and sisters from the other parts of the mother continent, is perceived as competition, and they don't want to deal with that anymore. So it's high time you have option B. It's high time you begin to plan on the way forward. You probably go to another place, or you can head home if you can afford it, because it will never stop. It will never stop. This is a girl who was born in this place. This is a girl who grew up in this place. This is a girl who understands the local language, who probably have friends and understand how the terrain of the local culture. But they didn't want her, or they don't want her. In fact, a petition is making the rounds now to do what? To terminate her from contesting in the Miss Mzanzi and beauty pageant. So what does that tell you? What does that tell you? You are not wanted in this place. You are not wanted in this place. You can call them whatever you want. You can give them all sorts of names. You can insult them if you want, but this is their home. And eventually they are going to dictate the terms and conditions of you being there or not. And their leaders are going to play to the gallery eventually. Because you see, their failure, they want to do what? Make you the scapegoat of their failures. You know, in life, if things are going wrong, people are going to start pointing fingers. And their leaders will be happy, they'll be more than happy that their people or their followers are pointing their fingers in a different direction other than theirs. So you are a convenient scapegoat. So it's high time you start planning on how to go. They don't want you anymore. Cure ED. You don't have to heed to my advice. Eventually, you're going to do what you want. But what I can promise you is that it will never change. A lot are going to be caught in the crossfire that is children who are half, say, Niger and half Mzansi. Where would they go? Where will they go? They are going to be caught in this crossfire. But it's still not going to take away the problem. Because once you have a funny sounding name or a funny sounding surname, you are what? Easy target. You are fair play to be removed. So, make a plan. But to hope that things will eventually turn around, that's not going to happen. Mzansi people are now leaving their place in droves in search of greener pastures elsewhere. So it means that the place is going down. It means that the place can no longer sustain them. So the people are angry, and they all believe that you guys, the outsiders, are the biggest cause of their problem. Because historically, the outsider is always the one to be pointed at or blamed. And it's not going to stop now. Ndị Igbo nọ na SA, ndị Igbo nọ na South, orugo mgbe unu ga-eji mee gịnị chọọ ebe unu ga-aga. Chọwa na ebe ọzọ unu ga-aga. These people will never, ever, ever, ever accommodate you anymore. Touch on the share button so that this message will get to our brothers and sisters who live in Zanzibar. And don't forget to like this page for more of this sort of update. Thank you very much for listening, and do have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you.